Is the word punctual even in your vocabulary? It must be easy being you. Come and go whenever you please.
Your identity?
Linda Vermilion. I was the one hired to kill Mills.
What?
Mills was a slave, kissed up to the government. The government's interest was his interest.
That's our job. That's what we do.
Is making a move for the interest of the country an assassin's job too?
Who are you, really?
I'm a protector of the country. You'll soon know who I am.
Hold it!
See? You already know. It's your last job. Use your eyes to decipher how the system works. And then, seek the real enemies.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you to the final level of Killer8, which incidentally takes place at the Coburn Elementary School, where we're required to contact the National Hub. It's kind of an odd place to do such a thing, but interestingly enough, the events of the game began in this very place. And it's very interesting, to say the least. So, anyway, what do you got to say, Mr. Bali? Mr. Bali Travis Bell / touchdown. So, yes, this is where the Homeland's elections originated, which is really weird, because you wouldn't think there would be that much power inside of an elementary school, but I guess that's just how politics works within the confines of this game. Yeah, win over your neighbors and win over the world. Go and do it in elementary school, because that's the way politics works. Are they of the exo variety, perhaps? Unlikely, but let's go and head inside here. Now, the school isn't really too bad. We're going to be introduced to 2 more Heaven Smiles, and then that'll be it, aside from the very last Heaven Smile. And we're going to be transformed into lovely Kaede here. So let's see, what does Iwazadu have to say? So yeah, this is probably one of the more nicer elementary schools I've ever seen. Mine wasn't terrible, but at the same time, it looked nothing like this. So, anyway, he's feeling rather aroused. It's nice to know you're wearing your gimp outfit like that, a titillating fragrance. A perfume called Conspiracy. Yes, because the conspiracy is 10 million Japanese people that nobody knows what happens to are swaying the vote per state. And so, yes, we have to use the syndicate with reckless abandon, if you will. Because this is the last mission, unfortunately. So let's go and head up the entry hall here and deal with some puzzly aspects here, which is weird. I don't know. The puzzles in this level are kind of annoying to a point where you're pretty much going to have to write some stuff down. So anyway, we have a terminal here, and we're going to need an odd engraving for that, which we find at the end of the level. And then we'll also need Garcian's vision ring in order to open it. So anyway, here we've got 7 vehicles there. We've got 5 over here. And sorry, I'm really tired today, so we've got 6 and we've got 3. So that's a puzzle. As long as you remember each category and how many were there, then you'd be good to go. But for the docking, we got 3, we got 5, we've got 7, and we've got 6. And with that, we are able to open ourselves a nice little room here with Travis on some equipment of the exercising origins. What do you got to say, Mr. 656? Don't peek at me all of a sudden. How'd you even get in there? It's like, can't I just walk in place in peace? Yes, okay. So, I mean, please, dude. Alright, fine. We will talk somewhere else. Gee, I wonder where. Where? A student's secret sanctuary. They call things sanctuaries a lot in this level. Alright, so he's going to be waiting at the locker 656. And yes, we have to find many secret tapes by way of this cassette player. And so it's not really too bad. I will be showing off each of the recordings because they are pertinent to, you know, the answers we need to find for the rest of this mission. And so that's just something just to take note of. So we're going to head over in this hallway. And, oh, there's things here. What is this? There's destruction and mayhem and murder and a fabulosity, apparently. Alright, well, let's go grab our first cassette, shall we? There will be 10 cassette tapes. Only 9 will be available, and the 10th one will be after the final Vinculum Gate. So that's kind of nice. We got a Harmon's room. I'm going to go ignore that. Oh, and speaking of Harmon's rooms, Stuart apparently is a character. His name is Gary Wanderers, which is really unusual because I had no idea that was even mentioned in any context of the game. But there is a kind of a non-canonical handbook called, I believe it was called Killer Hand or something, but it was released only in Japan, and it's been fully translated into English, and basically it's just a lot of continuations from, you know, plot points that weren't or that weren't just brought up completely here, and so they kind of filled in a lot of blanks there, but it's really unofficial, so... Anyway, Iwazada, what do you got to say? Also, this is going to be another one of Dan's levels because he can just go and aim at people instantly. And, what? Who are those two? What are you talking about? Kings? 2 people that... Who are you referring to? Because I remember seeing 2 odd figures at the top of the Union Hotel. All gathered up with the minions in tow. Huh. Yeah. But at least it doesn't arouse you, so I'm glad about that. So add a cigar to the picture. Huh. And behold our decadent times. Alright. Okay, so thank you for that quick change of thought. So this is, at the beginning of the game, I said each character has their own special ability. Like there were some doors that only Mask could get into in Freaky Funland, and you can only get inside of the ladies' restroom as Coyote. And so that's kind of funny that they're like, hey, you can't come in here unless you're a woman. And I just thought that was kind of amusing because you can't even switch in here. It's kind of hilarious because you try and switch to Dan and it'll be like, this is a female sanctuary, you know, in the bathroom. I'm tired, I'm sorry, I apologize, but as with the very first level of this game, we go ahead and activate the flushing mechanics of this odd toilet here. It seems weird that they would put the chain on the same side as the toilet paper, and by activating that, well, we've got our last carrier pigeon. That's really interesting, to say the least. I'm preparing to leave my house. There are 6 bullets in my trusty gun. Their purpose is to put you out of your misery. I would sincerely wish that each and every one of them nails you squared between the eyes. Oh. And now I'm off to kill you. Surprised? I asked Master Harmon. Asked him to kill you, Amir. Harmon is right here with me. The maid is with us, too. Oh, we're all going on a little outing, a picnic, with your name on it. This took all my resources. I bet you're at school now, which means you'll face the wrong end of my pistol in just moments. Wait for me in the principal's office. This is the code, 55549. Lock secured double code. You need the second code. And I don't know that code. Everything is ready. I'm delighted that I can finally meet you. Harmon is laughing with me. Even the maid is laughing. What the hell are these guys? Master is waiting for you at the hotel. We'll kill this man for you. Samantha Smith sent us that. So apparently the maid, Samantha, got a little bit of a change of her name there, and we got ourselves another tape there. So that's nice, I guess. And so with all the courier pigeons in tow, I guess we can go ahead and just take a look at all these nice little Smith titles names. Oh man, there just ain't no time like the present. Alright, so let's get out of here. This level is pretty short, and I'm not 100% sure if collecting all of the tapes is required so long as you get the odd engraving at the very end of the area, because the answers will stay the same across the board, so you don't really have to worry about it. So I'm just not 100% sure. I never really bothered trying to go for it, but I imagine you could probably get through without it. So let's go kill this guy, and there should be a second one, I believe, somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Good sir. So it's like the middle of the day. And so I apologize if my commentary seems a little bit on the dry side. I'm just really kind of tired, and I just would like to finish this game today. That'd be nice. Last day I could record for a couple days because I got a really complicated schedule next week. Is there someone behind me? No, there's not. And who laughed? Why would you laugh? Oh, there you are. Alright. Oh, good. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hold on. What the? Okay, never mind. I thought that shined for a moment there. So let's go enter classroom number 1, where we can go ahead and start indulging ourselves with collecting the tapes of this area. And I don't I don't believe I mentioned this, but this level is weird in the sense that you can collect infinite amounts of blood in this area, and the blood room will never break down, so you could potentially just keep collecting blood and soup up all your characters to the max, but seeing as how this is the final level, you don't really have to bother with that because it's kind of pointless and redundant and just very time consuming. So I probably won't be doing it, but just keep in mind that that is definitely something that you can do if you feel like it. If you want to get some more critical lock-ons with some of your other ability or your other friends here, so watch out for that broken smile. Head inside the classroom here, just like, nope, not dealing with that today. We're definitely going to be doing a little bit of a switcheroo with Kevin here pretty often in this place. So go kill this guy. Thank you. Nothing else in there. Very nice. Alright, so cassette tape number 4, I believe. It doesn't say what number they are, but they are specifically numbered. Case in point. Yeah, we've got 4 of them, but that was number 6 or something, so... I don't know. Alright, so shall we go ahead and probably switch on over to... Coyote at this point? I do believe that would be a great idea. We haven't used mask yet since we got our thing, have we? No, because we just... Oh, well, I guess we technically could have, but... Yeah. Wasn't really that big of an issue. God, this game really went by fast, and I'm kind of sad to see it go. Why did I switch to Coyote? I meant to switch to Kevin. I even said Coyote. That's just how out of it I am right now. Uh-oh. I heard him, and I didn't want to, like, go forward, but... Alright, so there he goes. So let's go head up here real fast. And go inside one of these classrooms. This one! I choose this one. There's going to be, I think, an enemy in one of these. I probably should equip the power ring, just so I'm not caught unawares. Nothing? Nothing in here? Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and probably switch on over to... What's his face? Dan! Dan Smith the Man. So, how are you guys doing? Hope you have had a great week so far, because mine has been so tiring, just like pretty much a single night off in like the past 2.5 weeks, and it's just the point of ridiculum where I'm just like, why did I decide to go to work again? But I guess paychecks are nice, so that's always kind of a comforting deal. Go down over here. There we go. At least it didn't spawn. I think there are going to be some heaven smiles in here. There might be. It's going to be weird. We're going to be done with this game, and I'm going to have very few Suda51 games to do afterwards that are of any inherent relevance. So, Locker 666, L3G. Interesting. So let's go collect this cassette tape. There we go. And let's go talk to Mr. Iwazado in the back here. How's it going? Why are you creeping back here in the back of a classroom? Oh, things are now getting hot now. Oh, a hot hint? Oh, I appreciate it. So, what's this? What's this? Are you just gonna tell us something completely obvious? He has to... Why do they put the hint after the thing that we just looked at? It's like, hey, make sure you look at the graffiti on the chalkboard, but it's already... We already had to look at it to get to him. Well, we didn't have to, but I mean... It would have been a great idea. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Nothing, but I'm still gonna switch, probably. Hold on. Yeah, he's gonna be around the corner. I can just feel it. Alright, Kevin, your prowess would be lovely to have at this time. So let's go and go around here. I think there might be a laser smile here, actually. Just chilling here. So I'm gonna try and go past him. And let's see. Yeah, no, it's just a broken smile. Look at that asshole. He doesn't lock on when you use Dan's thing either. He's one of those assholes. Alright, let's go ahead in here. Is this the one with the enemies? I think it is. I don't want to kill people with Kevin, because he sucks at killing people.